take a few moments to recognize our senior student athletes who have made an incredible impact during their careers at NNU. Please first join us in welcoming our first senior from Reno, Nevada, Cruz Ramirez. Cruz is walking out with his dad, Cruz, mom, Alejandra, and sister, Milagros. He is graduating with a degree in business administration and plans to go back home to Reno and start a business. Congratulations, Cruz. And our next senior from Valladolid, Spain, Pablo Gonzalez. Pablo is walking out with his girlfriend, Alondra. He graduated last May with a degree in business administration and is now in the MBA program. He plans to pursue professional soccer opportunities following his NNU playing career. Congratulations, Pablo. Our next senior from Yakima, Washington, Johnny Ramirez. Johnny is walking out with his girlfriend, Beleza. He is graduating with a bachelor's degree in kinesiology and coaching. And upon graduation, he plans to go back home and complete a master's in teaching. Congratulations, Johnny. Our next senior, also from Yakima, Washington, Kobe Avila. Kobe is walking out with his parents, Arturo and Angelica, his brother Jonathan, and sister Violet. He's graduating with a degree in recreation and sports management and plans to pursue an assistant coaching position at his junior college alma mater, CBC. Congratulations, Kobe. Our next senior from San Diego, California, Jonathan Cardona. Jonah is walking out with his parents, Juan and Carmen. He is graduating with a bachelor's degree in business management. Congratulations, Jonah. Our next senior from Fall City, Washington, Sullivan Smith. Sully is walking out with his parents, Gary and Mandy, sister Isabel and Adeline, and grandmother Joan. He is graduating early after the semester with a degree in business administration and has already accepted a position as a firefighter with the Bellevue Fire Department in Washington and will start attending Fire Academy in January. Congratulations, Sully. senior from Nampa, Idaho, Raul Barragan. Raul is walking out with his mom, Sandra, dad, Raul, and brother, Alex. He is graduating with a nursing degree and plans to find a job in the medical field. Congratulations, Raul. Let's put our hands together for all of our seniors, Cruz, Pablo, Johnny, Cody, Jonah, Sully, and Raul. Senior parents and families, we'd also like to invite you up to the press, not the press box, excuse me, up to the VIP box for refreshments during the game. The Great Northwest Athletic Conference promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the competition site. Consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages, as well as the use of tobacco products, is also prohibited in sporting venues.
welcome to NNU Field. Today's GNAC match features the Western Oregon Wolves and your Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. Now let's meet the starters for the Wolves. Number 1, Andre Shefley. Number 2, Caleb Kiner. Number 3, Javier Blas Cesares. Number 4, Ethan Fisher. Number 6, Yohir Ocampo Navarro. Number 7, Marcos Figueroa. Number 10, Marcus Vasquez. Number 20, Moises Cisneros. Number 21, Jacob Garcia. Number 26, Michael Devano. And number 35, Diego Andrade. Now let's meet the starters for your Nighthawks. Number 7, from San Diego, California, Jonathan Cardona. Number 8, from Nevada, Raul Bargon. Number 11, from Yakima, Washington, Johnny Ramirez. Number 13, from Vancouver, Washington, Caleb Putney. Number 14, from Valladolid, Spain, Pablo Gonzalez. Number 16, from Falls City, Washington, Sullivan Smith. Number 19, from Lille, France, Adam Large. Number 20, from Den Bosch, Netherlands, Jim Wagenaar. Number 24, from Yakima, Washington, Kobe Avila. Number 30, from Doha, Qatar, Abdullah Sharif. Number 98, from Reno, Nevada, Cruz Ramirez. Western Oregon's head coach is Michael Bohannon. He's assisted by Tim Kakey. NNU's head coach is James Williamson. He's assisted by Julio Castillo, Dane Manley, Matt Kessler, Alan Soto Ortiz, and Leon Sitz. Fans, please rise for the invocation and the playing of the national anthem. Dear Lord, we thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for this opportunity to watch these guys play this game, Lord. Thank you for the opportunity to honor our seniors today. We pray for the safety of players, officials, coaches, and for the enjoyment of the fans. Lord, we pray that this game glorifies your kingdom and that we get to represent you in everything that we do. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good afternoon and welcome to the beautiful campus of Northwest Nazarene. It is senior day here and we have a matchup for you today featuring the home team Nighthawks of Northwest Nazarene and the newest addition to the GNAC, taking the conference by storm. It's the Western Oregon Wolves in their third season, 14th ranked this year. They have wrapped up the GNAC regular season, so this game for them will provide them with the seeding, or will improve their seeding, I should say, for the regional tournament. And NNU looking to end off on a high note here this season, as 8 of their seniors, a big core of this team the past few years, will be leaving We will talk about each one of them throughout this game, as both teams make their final checks. My name is Josh Bishop. I'm very happy to have you along with us today for this final game of the 2024 GNAC season. NNU is in the black shirts with the white pants, white socks, the red lettering. Western Oregon featuring in the full red uniforms with the white accents. We'll get you the starting lineup now for the 14th ranked Wolves. In goal is number 1, Andre Sheffley, the lone goalkeeper this year for the Wolves. A big part as to why they have been so successful this season. In the back for them is number 2, Caleb Kiner, number 3, Javier Blas, and number 4, Ethan Fisher. And in the middle for them, Marcos Figueroa, Marcus Vasquez, and Moises Cisneros. And then up front for the Wolves, we have Diego Andrade, and then the always dangerous top 2 with Yahir Ocampo and Michael Devano. 13 goals between the two of them. Also look to see Abraham Villalobos on the pitch sometime soon today as well. 6 goals for him this season. As play gets underway here. And now we will get you the starters for Northwest Nazarene here for their senior day. In goals, making his second appearance. We have an offside call there. Second appearance on the season is the senior Cruz Ramirez from Reno, Nevada. Then in front of him in the defensive line, number 8, Raul Barragan, number 24, Kobe Avila, number 13, Caleb Putney, and number 19, Adam Large. In the midfield for the Nighthawks is number 11, Johnny Ramirez, number 14, Pablo Gonzalez, and number 30, Abdullahi Sharif. And up the top for NNU, Jonathan Cardona wearing the number 7, Jim Wagner in the 20 jersey, and Sullivan Smith in the number 16. We'll look to see Putney sort of play up a bit in that attacking role here. Him, Cardona, and Wagner each 4 goals. Each have 4 goals this season for the Nighthawks. So if they want to end this season on a high note, if those 3 are making plays, scoring goals, it will be good for Northwest Nazarene. Ball played to Cardona on that far side. Good tackle there from Cisneros. Again, Western Oregon in their 3rd season as a program. Wagner plays Sharif. Early goal opportunity here, and it's in the back of the net. Abdullahi Sharif picking up that loose ball, scores his first goal of his career with NNU, first goal of the season. It was beautifully picked up there from Wagner. And not really much that Western Oregon could do. Found themselves flat-footed a bit there. And just like that, NNU on the scoreboard early, 1-0. Off the boot of Abdullahi Sharif. Wagner, he can score goals, he can create them, as we've seen there. Good start for the Nighthawks here. Beautiful day here in Nampa as well. Clouds have stayed away, clear skies. Temperature is nice, bit of wind. But a good amount of fans here tonight as Cardona takes a run down the sideline. Has Putney in the center of the box. Can he keep it in? Throw in here for the Nighthawks. Cardona goes quickly to Ramirez. Plays back to Cardona. foul given there. Cardona tripped up. Jonathan Cardona, one of 3 players on this Nighthawks team that were a part of that 2022 GNAC team, or GNAC champion team, I should say, that made it all the way to the top 8 in the nation. Played a very pivotal role in that run. Had some big assists in some big games. Was nationally ranked that year as well. We'll see what he can do here for his squad. Ball lofted in off the head there of what looked like Fisher. So we will move the ball back a bit to the corner. Cardona will trot over there. Good pressure being applied early here for the Nighthawks. Can they increase this lead already? Cardona whips it in. Unable to find Pablo Gonzalez. Falls with Ramirez. Back out to Burrigan now. Brought out by Western Oregon. Pablo Gonzalez getting tangled up there with Divano. Pablo Gonzalez, the senior from Valladolid, Spain. And with that, he is on a booking. As the yellow card given there. So not how you want to start your senior day. But Pablo, second year with the Nighthawks, has been sort of the rock in that midfield for them. Schleffly to Fisher. Again, this Western Oregon team, 14th ranked in the nation and only their 3rd season. Smith able to bring it out there. 9-2 in conference are the Wolves. Both these teams did feature a loss early in the season to Colorado State Pueblo. That is the Thunder Wolves, always a very, very strong team, year in and year out. Do we have another player down here? Can't see the number just yet. Is Cardona. But both teams looking to get back in the win column. Both teams going down 1-0. Western Oregon to Western Washington and Northwest Nazarene to Seattle Pacific. Garcia unable to keep it in there. We'll get the throw in, however. Sharif, the goal scorer. Western Oregon finding their footing finally. Very disciplined team by the looks of it. Cardona, first time touch, unable to find Sharif there. Ball will be played back to Schleffly. Ball played through the middle there for the Wolves. Picked up by Putney though. We'll play back to Ramirez here. Played out wide to Raul Barragan. Another one of the leftover players from that 2022 team. who came up really big in defense for the Nighthawks throughout that run. And especially for the Nampa native, has become synonymous with Northwest Nazarene. You talk about men's soccer, you don't go much further than him, really. Everything, all what you think of when you think of an NNU athletics person, you think of Raul Barragan. Ball with Fisher now. We'll find Javier Blas, searching, surveying. Plays Figueroa. And then you're doing a good job pressing high. Beautiful pass there from Figueroa. Bounces past Andrade. Sort of surprised him a bit there. This ball in the backfield now with the Wolves. Schlefly clears it. Finds Vasquez, who's brought down, shoved there. But it looked like Sullivan Smith wearing the captain's armband. The third and final remaining player from the aforementioned championship season for NNU. Another player that, when you think of NNU soccer in previous years, it's one of the first names that comes up. Opportunity here for Western Oregon. Shot cross goal. Just over the bar. They look like Andrade sliding in there. Just pop that ball up and over. But will be a corner here for Western Oregon. Their first of this game. Ball swung in. Foul given there for NNU. Ball played to Smith. Tries to take it down the line. We'll find Large. Throw in for NNU. With Caleb Putney now. 4 goals in the season in his freshman campaign. Ball now with Blas. Good sliding tackle there from Adam Large. Ball played to the center here for the Wolves. Nice over the top ball there to Andrade. Times the run well, stays on side. Plays back now. Finds Ocampo. One of the danger men for this Wolves side. Chip cross straight into the hands of Ramirez there. No issues for him. Ball played quickly there to Avila. Kirby Avila, the senior defender from Yakima, Washington. 2 years with the Nighthawks after transferring from Columbia Basin Community College. And has come in well as it's getting chippy out there. Head referee is not having it with the descent. But Kobe Avila has slotted in very nicely to that defense for the Nighthawks these past 2 years. And you've always been a great defensive team. You think of the likes of Lorenzo Valentini. Definitely put Avila's name in that category as well. As he has the ball here, we'll play out wide to Barr again. Gonzalez first time touch. Wagner unable to get onto the end of it there. Cut off well by Kiner. Caleb Kiner plays up the side to Cisneros. Both these teams met back at the end of October. It was Western Oregon running away with that game. Final scoreline of 4-1. Throw in here for the Wolves. Ball play back to Kiner. And then to Schleffly. Loose ball picked up by Smith. Gonzalez. Can he find the run of Cardona? He can. Now can Cardona keep it in? Unable to get past Kiner, but ball picked up by Ramirez now. Ramirez dances, cuts inside, cuts back. Still has the ball here. Good defending there by Western Oregon. There will be a corner, however. So NNU threatening yet again. "15 minutes played here at NNU Field for the final game of the 2024 GNAC season. Cardona with the corner. Ball in, far side. Headed by Gonzalez. And then off the back of the head of Cisneros. So will be another corner here for NNU. Cut inside here from Large. Cross goal shot off the crossbar. There's a beautiful strike there from Smith. Just hit that crossbar wrong side of it and bounced over. Some absolute venom on that kick from Large as well across goal. No chance there of saving it if you're Schleffly. You're just happy it's gone over the bar and it's not 2-0. NNU have come out red hot, although Western Oregon aren't just going to go down lightly here with Garcia. Cut off well there by Barragan. Wagner first time touch. Kind of there to collect it, however. Andrade finds Vasquez. Ocampo. Played out wide to Blas. Throw in here for the Wolves. We'll have a stoppage in time, however. As the NNU coaching staff claiming some stomps there from the Wolves. Does seem to be okay though. Adam Large up, moving around again, which is good to see. Smith upfield, can only go as far as Ocampo, however. Played out wide now to Andrade. Unable to be kept in there, will be a goal kick for the Nighthawks here. Smith plays across to Avila. Playing a game of park the bus at the back. Ball played upfield, finds Fisher. Through ball, or pass there, sorry, my apologies, from Vasquez. Caught Andrade off guard. Could have had an opportunity there for the Wolves. As Burrigan and Andrade getting into it. Good slide tackle there from Figueroa. Foul given there in favour of Northwest Nazarene. Vila walking over to take it. Sharif comes into space for Smith. Clear foul there. Pulling the arm of Smith. Again, Western Oregon have wrapped up the GNAC tournament, or GNAC championship for this year, with Western Washington not playing another game today, and Western Oregon being 2 points clear of the Vikings. They did capture the regular season championship. Obviously no tournament for men's soccer. Sort of a lot like the Premier League, where it's just the top team who's champion. Whoever is on top of the table at the end of the regular season is crowned the champion. As Large and Garcia get into it. Throw in for Western Oregon. Nice pass there to Garcia. Shot or pass across goal. First time strike off the crossbar. What an absolute shot there from Cisneros. It was an absolute strike. First time shot. As Large down again, make sure he is okay. As the trainers have come to check up on Adam. Looking at the series history between these two sides, in the limited history it has been, NNU 2 and 3 against Western Oregon. That dates back to 2022, the first season for the Wolves. Those two wins, did come in that 2022 campaign. As it looks like Adam Large will come off for some treatment. As head ref talking to James Williamson, not sure what about necessarily. Just getting some clarification. It looks like NNU will play with 10 men for as on it. Just wait, Large not needing that much treatment, so still in the game. We'll have to wait, till the next stoppage of play. My apologies. As Ramirez, the goal kick upfield. Western Oregon with a big long ball. Favorable bounce. Nobody wants it by the looks of it. Ball played out by Avila, only as far as Andrade. As Adam Large onto the field, the super sub. Instant action. Time to perfection. Can he get past Fisher? Calls of handball. No intent on that one. Western Oregon ball now. Change of field here. Played over to Javier Blas. Putney finds Gonzalez, will run into space. Plays Cardona on the far side. And brought down there. By Cisneros. With Large. Sharif, nice spin there. Loses the man in Ocampo. Played out wide to Cardona. To Burrigan. Cardona takes a run down the line. Cuts inside, keeps it. Will be given as a goal kick, however, with Schleffly. Did have Johnny Ramirez as an option there at the top of the box. The senior from Yakima, Washington. Final one we haven't spoken about just yet. Similar situation to Kobe Avila, both teammates at CBC. Have played their last 2 years here in the black and red. And Ramirez again, just like the other boys that have transferred in, have slotted in very nicely to their positions. And have been a big help for NNU these past 2 years. It's an opportunity now for the Wolves. Ball played out wide. First time touch into the box. Putney able to clear it. But let's see if Ramirez has something left in store for us. One of the big playmakers for this Nighthawks team this year. Cross comes in from the Wolves. Brought down, not out of the box yet. Cleared well there by Gonzalez. Figueroa. Good pass there. Can he find Cisneros? Cannot. Throw in here though with Andrade. Run inside. Cuts in, cuts around Sharif. No foul given there. Andrade still going. As that ball deflected out there for a corner for the Wolves. So another opportunity here with 20.5 minutes left for the first 45 minutes. So opportunity here with Vasquez to take the corner. Vasquez himself 3 goals on the season, 2 assists. Ball swung in. Falls on the far side here. With Divano. Runs straight into the back wall. Or the brick wall, sorry, that is Johnny Ramirez. Questionable foul there at the result of that play. So another opportunity here for Western Oregon to get on the scoreboard. Comes out wide. Brought in. Sharif blocks it. Divano into the center. Ramirez. Good defense there. Wasn't a lot of power on that from what looked like Garcia. Cleared out there by Large. Over to Cisneros. Western Oregon still searching for the opening goal. Garcia not happy with the pass there from Vasquez. Ramirez with a run. Well defended there by Ocampo. Wolves with the ball here, and Blas plays to Fisher. Sorry for the cut out of commentary just there. Nice first touch there from Andrade. Ball into the box. Avila there to stop it though. Another opportunity here for Ocampo. Can he slot another one away on the season? No, he won't. Ramirez. Can he run into space? He finds Putney. Good slide tackle there from Blas. Putney spins his man well there. And gets absolutely clattered there from Blas. Ramirez. Cross goal with Cardona here in the box. Comes inside, has a shot, and it's in. Jonathan Cardona on senior day. He gets his goal. The senior from San Diego, California. A beautiful, beautiful piece of soccer just there. was Ramirez. We spoke about him being a playmaker. And he has that ball across goal, finds Cardona, cuts inside, has that shot, slots it away. It's 2-0 Nighthawks. As Cardona adds to those career totals in his final game with Northwest Nazarene. As now leaves Western Oregon searching. All started there with the turn of Putney. Was able to spin his man in Javier Blas. Ramirez picked up that loose ball and just clinical there. Cardona. Ball played crossfield now to Cisneros. Finds Andrade. Vasquez now. Wagner unable to beat Caleb Kiner to the ball. Ball up in the air. Burrigan and Cisneros going after it. Will be a corner here for Western Oregon. Of course, this is one of the great rivalries between these two schools, not only in soccer, but transcends some of the other sports as well, most notably baseball. Cross comes in, loose ball, first time shot, just wide there, off the boot of Cisneros. So another opportunity goes to waste here for Western Oregon. It's 15 minutes left in this half. First half an hour has been interesting. Ramirez. Great ball there to Putney. Has Blast to deal with. Getting into each other's kitchens there. Ball played out for the Wolves with Andrade. Looks like we're about to have a full team substitution for Western Oregon here. Gonzalez with Sharif now. Finds Large on the near side. Ramirez again, what can he do? Dances around that ball, has two to deal with. Unable to keep it in there. Foul is given though in favor of the Wolves. As ball will come out of the backfield here for Western Oregon. Eventually. Fisher plays upfield to that far side. Cisneros cuts inside to Figueroa. Brought in well by Ocampo, plays far side to Andrade. Andrade charges into the box here. Plays a ball off the head of Divano, but just wide of that far post. As we have 6 new players in here for the Wolves, which makes my job now a lot more difficult. Alejandro Velasco, Alexis Luna, Aiden Azevedo, Nathan Jimenez, Edson Jimenez. Now into the game for Western Oregon. See what they can provide here in the final 12 minutes of this first half. Putney with a nice chip shot just wide of that post. It was adventurous. It almost worked out. As Austin Carmack will come into the game, take over for Wagoner. Carmack, the freshman from Boise, Idaho. Played his high school soccer at Centennial. Eleven. 11:25, my apologies, being put back on the clock here. As we resume play here, Alexis Luna. Velasco now in the corner. Jimenez with a nice touch there. Finds Javier Blas. Played to Kiner. Ball falls with Putney now. Velasco giving him some trouble. New men into the game for Western Oregon. At work already. Pressing high, causing some issues for NNU. So we will have a throw in here for Northwest Nazarene. The referees have had it. Issue is there's still another 45 minutes or 55 minutes left to play, so unless they abandon the game, they're going to have to be here for a little while longer. All jokes, of course. Cisneros now, a nice run. Finds himself in the center. Will play back to Figueroa. Figueroa searching. Opts to go cross field into the NNU bench, with Velasco being the intended target. As the new battle seems to be Adam Large versus the 4th official. As this is the first time in quite a while since I've seen the 4th official in one of these GNAC conference games. As Alex Barragan, wearing the number 9 jersey this afternoon, will take over for Abdullahi Sharif. As that ball flies over into the track and field. Another throw in here for NNU as they look to add to this score line. Create even more insurance. As Cardona and Cisneros battle it out over in the corner. Cleared well by the Wolves. Falls with Barragan. Plays Ramirez. Ramirez cuts inside. Finds Barragan again. Barragan with a shot. Deflected. Schleffly able to pick it up there. No issues. As Fisher plays Kiner. Kiner with a run. And he sees an absolute wall of black jerseys in the Nighthawks midfield. Beautiful ball over the top. Barragan there to stop that possibility though. Gonzalez. Overhead pass to Putney. Time to run well. Putney and Blas again. One of the storylines. One of the big battles of today's game so far. With the Wolves now. As Putney finds himself over on the opposite side of the pitch. Fisher now searching, unable to find the Jimenez brothers. My apologies, not actually brothers, but same last name. Cardona with Large. Good defense there from number 32, Velasco, but a clear handball there. Took a while to be called. So we'll have a penalty here. Sullivan Smith will stand up to take it. Can he slot one away in his final game as a Nighthawk? We've seen it already with Cardona. Can Smith also add to that storyline? I think we're just getting a clarification on the time left on the clock. .55 added, not added to the clock, but is the new time left on the clock in this first half. Sullivan Smith steps up against Schleffly. Sullivan Smith, of course, was a part of that West Texas game in 2022 where he did have a penalty in that game. Let's see if he can add on here. Sullivan Smith. Can he have that storybook ending for his Nighthawks career? 4 years with the team. He slots it in. Sullivan Smith on senior day has his goal. The captain of this Nighthawks team has been imperative to the success of this team all 4 years he's been here. I believe that is his first goal on the season as well. It is indeed. First goal of the season for Sullivan Smith. He is ecstatic there. You can see how much it means to him, how much it means to his teammates, as he extends this score for NNU 3-0. The fans haven't been cheated out of goals tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. It's a beautiful strike. No chance really there for Schleffler. Smith straight back into the defense. Throw in here though for the Wolves. Quick ball played in. Fisher to Kiner. Fisher now will switch the field. Goes through the center though, finds Jimenez. Jimenez again. Ball skied into the air there by Burrigan. And again the second time. Ball brought down now with Azevedo. Now with Jimenez. Jimenez brought down. And now it's a penalty for Western Oregon. It gets interesting here. NNU is not happy, especially Cardona. He flings the ball away. We'll see who steps up to take it. Seems as if it is number 18, Alexis Luna. A senior himself from Salem, Oregon. So let's see if he can close out his regular season campaign with a goal here. Of course, if you're Western Oregon, you know you've already got the season wrapped up, but just trying to find some form going into the postseason always helps. Obviously, they did suffer that loss to Western Washington. And Cruz Ramirez, fans getting behind him. Can he save it? Luna off the post and in. It was an unsavable shot there. Not really much Ramirez could do. So Western Oregon have their first goal of the game. Comes off the boot of Alexis Luna. And Western Oregon finally find themselves in this game. Ball played back to Ramirez here from kickoff. Is this the spark that Western Oregon needed? They looked a bit sort of complacent for most of this first half. Not really taking the chances when they were given to them. But those fresh legs proved helpful here. Nathan Jimenez plays Cisneros. Back to him. Figueroa now will play Fisher. Good ball played there. Falls with Velasco. Velasco and Large getting into it. Velasco comes up with it, finds Nathan Jimenez. Plays crossfield to Cisneros, unable to get onto the end of it. So the throw-in will go the way of the Nighthawks here. Battle for the ball here in the attacking half for the Wolves. Ball played back with Avila of Northwest Nazarene. Smith now will run into space. Able to find Putney, who leaves it for Carmack. Around 4 defenders there. Was that pass from Smith? Interesting to see that he was able to just put that through the midline for the Wolves. As Carmack brought down by Figueroa. Smith to play the quick ball back to Ramirez. Brought up field by Avila. Yet to see any goals from Ocampo or Divano as of yet. Obviously the 2 top goal scorers for this Western Oregon side with 7 and 6 goals respectively. Throw in here for the Hawks.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Ball with Putney now. Good pass there to Cardona. What can he do now? He's done it once already. Goes down the line. Unable to put a lot of power on that kick, so Schleffler able to pick it up pretty easily. Can Western Oregon mount a counterattack? Unfortunately not. 30 seconds remaining. Coach Williamson just telling Ramirez to slow it down. Want to send themselves into this half-time break up 2 goals. It's Cardona
7, 6,
and
5,
not Andrade,
4,
my apologies.
3, 2, 1.
As we will sound off here on the first half. 3-1 the score line for NNU. It's been, you got your money's worth in the first half. We hope the second half is very similar. We will see you in 15 minutes. Welcome back, fans, to Northwest Nazarene University. If you missed the first half, you've missed a lot. A 3-1 scoreline currently in favour of Northwest Nazarene. It started in the second minute with Abdullahi Sharif slotting away his first goal of the season and his career. And that was off the assist of Jim Wagner. Just caught the defense of Western Oregon lacking a bit there. And then we would go 25 minutes before a throw-in, which found Johnny Ramirez, who would then cross it over to Cardona to slot away his senior day goal, his 5th on the season. And then 12 minutes later, a handball from Velasco allowed Sullivan Smith to step up and slot away a penalty kick, putting the score out to 3-0 Nighthawks. And then not even a minute later, Alexis Luna was brought down inside the box for Western Oregon, who then slotted one away off the post for Western Oregon's lone goal in the game this far. So 45 minutes left to play here to finish off the GNAC regular season, as Western Oregon will progress on into the national championship bracket. Ball now with the Wolves in a dangerous area. They've come out red hot to start as Putney clears that out. We have some NNU men's soccer royalty in the building here with us today. Saw them walk in a bit earlier. So Sawyer Price and Grady Thurman, two of the superstars from that 22 campaign. Of course, when you think of goalkeeping, probably the most significant and recent memory for the Nighthawks was Sawyer Price, who obviously was that last line of defense in them, or for NNU, who made it to the top 8 that year in the building, and Grady Thurman as well, also a part of that squad here today. And as well, ex-head coach John Powell, who was the coach of that side in the building. Obviously, with Cardona, Smith, and Barragan playing their final games for NNU, it was only fitting that he came back to watch them. Obviously, he was the one that recruited the 3 of them here to NNU, now the head coach over at Stanislaus State. But good to see them back to watch some Nighthawk soccer here. Final regular season game of the 2024 season. And the weather has come out nicely for us here. Had some rain throughout the week, but has stayed well clear here for this game. There's Avila with a nice ball upfield. Ramirez and Kiner plays back to Schleffly. Both teams tied for shots in the first half. Western Oregon had one more on target. There's an opportunity here. Ramirez comes out well there, stops the attack. And it looked like Villalobos there. We spoke about him earlier, possibly coming into the game. He's now in. 6 goals on the season for Abraham Villalobos, with the corner now too. Ball comes in just over the bar there. Not sure who it was off the boot of. Looked like Alexis Luna, the goal scorer in the first half for the Wolves. course, Western Oregon will await the national selection show, which I'm assuming is sometime early next week, to find out where they will be traveling to start their postseason campaign in their third season as a program. Nathan Jimenez unable to get through that back line. Ball will go for a Wolves throw in here. Of course, the women's conference tournament currently going on. If I believe correctly, I think it is Simon Fraser versus Western Washington in the final. Both Seattle Pacific and Western Oregon being eliminated. So we have a foul here. On the foul being called on the first contact on Ramirez. So the winner of that tournament for the women's soccer will have the automatic bid into the tournament. It's Putney now on the box. Tried to take a shot there, deflected well. And then the other teams, Simon Fraser, Western Oregon and Seattle Pacific, will have to wait to see if they can become an at-large bid. Obviously Western Washington, a national champion a few years back. Looking to hopefully repeat in that are the Vikings. So we have a corner here for NNU. Cardona to take it. The marquee corner taker ball comes in, far post, off the head of Smith, and it's in. He has his second on the day. Jonathan Cardona, a beautiful, beautiful ball there to the far post. Smith over everyone, straight into the back of the net. Sullivan Smith, 2 goals on the day, his 2 goals of the season. Just adding to that resume in his final game as a Nighthawk. He will be starting a firefighter program when he goes home. So we wish him the best of luck on that. Obviously, being able to watch him play the last 4 years. He's always up for a challenge. It's always a pleasure to watch him play. 2 goals here today as NNU extend this lead to 4-1. Cardona with the assist. Have Western Oregon in all sorts now. Villalobos. .38.5 minutes left in this game, so a lot of opportunity still for Western Oregon to get a foothold in this game. Stoppage of time here. Putney getting a talking to there. So is all of them by the looks of it. Referee's just telling him to cut it out. So no cards awarded there. Although Western Oregon not too happy about the call there. But free kick here for NNU. Kai Welch into the game will step up to take it. My apologies. And not the ideal start here. Villalobos Still with the ball now. Played Milan. Milan again. Dancing, weaving. Plays back to Kiner. Long ball into the box, headed out well by Burrigan. And then foul given for Western Oregon in a dangerous area. Look like Figueroa there going down. As the referee has pulled out the yellow card. Brought Cardona over. The card hasn't been awarded just yet. Surely it's for dissent of some kind. As NNU not happy with that call there. So Cardona on a booking. Will have to stay careful here if he wants to remain in this game. And you have had struggles with cards this year. Multiple players seeing significant time off due to them as well. So it looks like Nathan Jimenez with an opportunity here to gain that goal back for the Wolves. Jimenez just over the bar. So the Western Oregon threat does not come to pass here. But they do get the booking of Cardona out of it. Throw in here for the Nighthawks. There's another foul given here. It's fouls galore. If I had a penny for all the fouls in this game, I'd be able to pay off the mortgage. Cardona will step up to take the free kick. Still not happy about something. Can only imagine what it could be about. Let's see what he opts for here. Has a goal and assist already today. Ball whipped in. It's a loose ball across the face of goal. No one able to get on the end of it though. With Kiner now. Can play upfield to Blas. Throw in now for the Wolves. Shouts of handball. Jimenez. Finds Luna. Corner given for the Wolves here. 35 minutes left to play, still some time. Ball with Jimenez with a shot across goal, off the crossbar. Ball stays in. Off the corner of the crossbar and post. Could be 4-2, but instead Western Oregon still with a chance here. As the ball did roll out. So we'll have a goal kick here for NNU as Jacob Garcia, Yahir Ocampo, and Marcus Vasquez back into the game for the Wolves. Taking over for Figueroa, the goal scorer, Luna. And number 13, Aiden Azevedo. NNU in some trouble here. We'll get another goal kick though. Ramirez with the goal kick upfield. Smith with a nice header. Normally really good with that head when he's scoring goals, but can also create opportunities with it as well. Ocampo upfield to Blas. Has Cardona to deal with. We'll find Jimenez. Campo drop more back into more of a defensive midfield role. As Cardona will play back to Ramirez with the first time boot over to Nampa High School. So throw in here for the Wolves. And NNU not out of the woods just yet. Blast upfield, cross. Large clears it well. Ramirez and Sharif doing great work there. Campo comes flying in, steals the ball. Ramirez clears it. Putney and Ethan Fisher getting into it as well. Seems like it's Putney versus the world out there. Ball with Sharif now. Vila finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez two to deal with, works well. Manages to kick it upfield, will be a throw in though for Western Oregon. Ball will be turned over now for a Nighthawk throw in. Cardona had three to deal with, was unable to, but Gonzalez able to pick it up there. Welch with the rotation here to Avila. Now with Ramirez. Tried to find Cardona on a run there. Although Caleb Kiner able to cut that ball off. Nice chip shot over here. Falls with Garcia. Has Welch to deal with. Gets the shot off, but Ramirez able to collect that, no issues. Ramirez finds Sharif. Sharif, the freshman from Doha, Qatar. Cardona with a run. Nice ball there to Smith. Back to Cardona. Cardona with a shot, deflected there by Fisher. Ball played through the middle there to Milan. Large picks it up. Although ball will be given away to the Wolves here. As Caleb Kiner goes for a run, is tripped up by Cardona. Cardona has to stay careful here. Obviously on a booking here. Manages to work his way out of any trouble. Ball in the backfield, or in the back line, sorry, with Western Oregon being brought up now by Vasquez. Was unable to find the intended target. As it looks like Chester March and Evan Huber, sorry, in for Western Oregon. And Alex Barragan taking over for Abdullahi Sharif. Beautiful passing here from the Nighthawks. Large with a nice ball. Can Putney get on the end of it? Fisher gets the foot onto it in time. Cardona and Kiner at it again. This time goes the other way. Stoppage of clock here. As Kiner will see himself a booking as well. Getting in the way of the quick free kick from Cardona. Head coach for Western Oregon, Michael Bieniek, just questioning why Kiner was booked. There's clearly intent there to stop that free kick from happening. Now Avila, long ball in. Ramirez tried to spin his man, unable to do so. Welch there, beautiful in the back line. Foul is given though, as Evan Huber did go down. Not sure what the intent was. Welch isn't sure about it either. Ball play to Villalobos. Now with Kiner. Really been digging in recently. Villalobos now, always dangerous. Didn't time the run very well, did Kiner. Although ball will come out with Vasquez. First time shot. Collected well there by Ramirez. Comes off his line. Very nicely there for the senior in his second appearance this season. The ball brought up through the midfield here for the Wolves. Ocampo with a pass out to Hurtado. Unable to find Vasquez there. Although throw in for the Wolves here. Still enough time left to get themselves back into this game. Although NNU doing a great job at stopping that from becoming a reality. Campo finds Villalobos. Deflection there from Barragan off that shot. So it will be a corner here for the Wolves yet again. Let's see if Western Oregon can draw one back. Ball comes in. Shot straight on goal. able to get a hand to it is Ramirez. Ball isn't out yet, though. Basically a corner from the other side. Another great save with Jimenez now. Looked like he was going to try a bicycle kick there. But deflection there, and Large will let the pickleball players play with that ball for a little bit. He'll send Isaiah on a trek for it. We'll see him back in a few years. Cross now from Nathan Jimenez on the corner. Ball comes in. Ramirez with another punch. Opportunity there for Chester March. Just heads it over the bar. Ramirez was down. Though we have another stoppage of clock here. Ethan Fisher getting a talking to here. See if... So no booking there. Just did run into the goalkeeper in Ramirez and knocked him down. Welch finds Putney. Alex Barragan with a first time strike upfield. Schleffler seemed like we haven't really heard much of him this second half. With the ball out, but we'll go with the Nighthawks here, and Smith now charging down that sideline, cuts in, cuts back. Fisher, though, not phased by it. Will be a corner, however, for Northwest Nazarene. Can they create some more magic? Although, I mean, the last corner did result in a goal with Cardona and Smith linking up. Smith has his brace. Can he turn it into a hat trick? Ball played out quickly to Large, though. Large with a shot. Deflected ball there by the Wolves. Falls with Barragan, has a strike deflected. Now Ocampo plays upfield with Garcia. Is this the counter-attack that Western Oregon need? Opted for the pass. Will fall back with him, though. Has options in the box with a chip shot. Villalobos just out of position there. So will be a goal kick. Big sigh of relief here for the Nighthawks. 22.5 minutes left to play in this match here on Senior Day. NNU currently leading by a score of 4-1. Although there hasn't been a lot of goal scoring in this second half for just the one goal, it has still been intense. Ball now with Vasquez. Goes for a run. Can he find Villalobos? Yes, he can. Shot. Good save there from Ramirez. Maybe thought that the ball was going to get past to Huber, but managed to get that foot to it and save it. So will be a corner here for Western Oregon. Barragan unable to clear it the first time, so fell with Villalobos. Cross comes in, straight on goal, headed out by Raul Barragan. Villalobos to Vasquez. To Ocampo now. Ocampo with a spin. Although Wagner knew how to deal with it. Cardona now has an option in Smith on the far side, but has 3 defenders to work with. Brought down by Vasquez. Throw in, though, for the Nighthawks here. Raul Barragan trots over to take the throw in. Gonzalez and March. Ball with Nathan Jimenez now. Played to Kiner. Chip shot over to Villalobos. Avila there to collect it and kick it out. As Cardona is down as a result of the earlier tackle made by Vasquez. As Cardona will look to come out of this game, get some treatment done. Hopefully not the final time we see him on NNU's pitch. Hopefully he can come into this game and play more of a factor, score some more goals before his career here at NNU is over. Into the game is Maddox Marcelli for the Nighthawks. The sophomore from Spokane, Washington. Shot there from Vasquez goes wide. Just under 20 minutes left to play. Does seem like Cardona is fine. So look to see him back in this game. Jimenez finds Kiner. Good ball in there. Huber has a shot deflected. Welch brings it out well. Falls with Ocampo though. Is able to get around Marcelli. What can Ocampo do? Cross. Huber with a head. Over the bar. As Abdullahi Sharif and Johnny Ramirez back into the game here, will take over for Putney and Wagner. And Michael Devano back into the game, taking over for Caleb Kiner. Nice play there from Alex Barragan. Now runs into center, runs into space. Finds his brother in Raul. Raul with an opportunity. Gets the shot off just wide. I had goosebumps there. Could have added on there with his two other teammates from that 2022 season. Could have had all three of them score on senior day. Just wide though. Obviously those three having the longest tenure here at NNU. Would have been great to see all three of them score in their final games. But still 17.5 minutes left. A lot of game left to play. You think if the scoreline holds up here for NNU, doesn't necessarily bode well for Western Oregon in terms of seeding. Especially with a scoreline this big. Barragan with a chance. Smith. Now Western Oregon. Avila. Nice slide tackle then brought down by Jimenez. So opportunity here again for NNU. Pablo Gonzalez steps up for the free kick. But yes, if Western Oregon, if this score holds with a scoreline like this, it could affect seeding a tiny bit. Of course, if it was a closer game, probably no effect, but just with the scoreline the way it is, there's a possibility. And of course, I don't know how all the seeding and rankings work and what necessarily goes into it. Advantage not played there. Will be a free kick for the Wolves, taken quickly. Ball with Ethan Fisher now. Out to Hurtado. Handball there from Sharif, but advantage was played. Ramirez now picks it up. Upfield here. Smith with a run. Schleffler does a good job. The ball being touched there by Fisher sort of stopped Smith from having a chance at a shot there. Now with Villalobos. Ball cross goal. We'll roll out for a throw in here for NNU. Stoppage of clock here as someone's being brought over to the referee. It looks like Abdullahi Sharif will also see a booking. Not exactly sure what it was for. The handball he had that was given advantage was long enough ago where it wouldn't have been an issue. But nonetheless, another booking here for NNU. Definitely paying off the mortgage now with the fouls and the yellow cards. Ball with Ocampo now, been kept relatively quiet in today's game. Ball gets brought in cross field there from Vasquez. Unable to find what looked like Villalobos, as Cardona will come back into the game as Marcelli comes out. Stoppage of clock here, not really sure what for, as looks like Villalobos out of this game with Andrade coming back in. Haven't seen him since the end of the first half. Time slowly running out here for Western Oregon. With Ocampo searches, goes over the top to Andrade. Has Burrigan to deal with. Goes through the box. Huber brought down. Ball with Andrade again. Comes across the line of the box. Western Oregon still with a scoring opportunity here. They're now brought into the backfield for the Wolves. Sharif finds Cardona. Cardona has Hurtado to deal with. We'll have another throw in here for the Nighthawks. Do NNU have anything left in store for us here? Are they going to add on to this goal, this scoreline, sorry? Another throw in here, exact same spot, just for the Wolves this time. Ocampo will play over to Schleffler. Ball played upfield to Nathan Jimenez. Ball now with March. Advantage played with Andrade. Shot. Deflected well there by Ramirez. That went super far off the gloves there as well. It's an absolute venom shot there from Andrade. Ramirez up to the challenge though. Foul given now for the Wolves. In a similar area to another one by them. Just getting tangled up there. Let's see if Western Oregon can put another one on the scoreboard. My apologies. Four of them standing around it. Not sure who's going to be the one to take it. Looks as if it will be Ocampo. Let's see what he opts for here with the shot. Off the crossbar. I believe it's the second time that's happened. So another sigh of relief for NNU here. 11 minutes left to play. Scoreline still 4-1 in favor of Northwest Nazarene. Ball with March now, played to Andrade. Driving into the box is Ocampo. Shot on goal there from Divano. Great defense there from Ramirez though. Corner here for Western Oregon. Ball goes long. Ramirez gets a hand to it. Lars tries the clearance, doesn't go very far. Then headed out by Ramirez there. Ocampo with a ball into the box. The intended target of Huber. But Welch able to get his body to it. Another corner here though, opposite side now for the Wolves, who are number 14th ranked in the nation in just their third season as a program. Ball goes across goal. Ramirez unable to get ahead to it. However, there is a stoppage of clock for the goal. Sorry, my apologies. So that ball does trickle in there for Western Oregon. Bit anticlimactic there. Ramirez just unable to get a hand to it. Not even sure really who scored it there either. Looked like it was number 14, Evan Huber. So, is this the rumblings of a new ball game here for Western Oregon? With 9.5 minutes left, they've put another tally on the board. It is 4-2 now. Off the corner from Western Oregon. With Huber able to slot it just out of the reach of Ramirez. And I decided that I wanted to forget how the rules of soccer worked for a second with the stoppage of time, obviously being for a goal, not for anything else. So I do apologize for that. Andrade and Burrigan going at it. Burrigan only able to kick it out. So throw in here for the Wolves. Ball with Fisher now. Fisher runs into some space. We'll lay it off to March. Campo now with a run. Cuts back and inside. Good first time ball there from Vasquez, but brought out by NNU. Will fall with that back line though of Western Oregon. Chester March now with a run. Another opportunity. Ramirez comes off the line, catches it well there. Seemed as if Vasquez with that little lofting shot over. Tried to find Evan Huber again to connect for his second, but unable to do so. Ball falls with Gonzalez now. Beautiful ball over the top. Foot race between Cardona and Hurtado. Ball with Huber. Plays in the center for Devano, and it was a beautiful save there from Ramirez. Just deflecting it wide. So another corner here for Western Oregon. If they can slot this one away, it becomes a very interesting game. Jimenez with the corner. Opts to go short. Large able to stop it. Although Ocampo driving into the box. Large comes up with it. Plays it to Ramirez. Ramirez has Hurtado to deal with. Has options now. Unable to get past Andrade though. And the flag will go up. So Devano unable to slot one away there. Even with that offside flag going up, the ball did fly over the net. Stoppage of clock here. The head referee wants to check with the line judge. Just 6 minutes left to play. So the offside calling has been rescinded, so will turn into a goal kick now. Luckily there was no sort of implication with that change. Ramirez with the ball upfield. Andrade now. Lays it off to Hurtado. Now Ocampo. Hurtado now driving into the middle. Plays over to March on the far side. March with a run now. Finds Jimenez to Andrade. First time cross. Collected ball there by Ramirez. He's put in a shift today. He's taking his time, letting it wind down. Taking as much time as you can without receiving the yellow card.
Second half.
So throw in here for NNU. As Adam Large will come over to take the throw in. Vasquez now. Plays the ball overhead. Smith happy to kick it out for a throw in. Urgency starting to show here for Western Oregon. Still enough time here for them. Fisher now. Finds Hurtado. Andrade. Campo surveys. Burrigan with the good defense. Good clearance. Fisher again. Although Avila off his line. Huber now. Hurtado. Chips it. Cross goal. Large. Steps up. With the head. Foul given though for NNU. So again, another sigh of relief here. 3.5 minutes left for this final game of the GNAC season. My final game as well on the mic. It's been a pleasure to be able to commentate for you these last 3 years. Seen a lot of great games here at Nampa. Thank you all for listening along. Without you guys, I don't have a job. It's the only reason I probably haven't been fired yet. Thank you to all the players, past and present as well. Also a special thank you to both Bennett Gangwer and Josh Burkholder for allowing me to do this job. And also to Greg Casper as well for giving me the opportunity 4 years ago to announce soccer. And little did I know it would lead to commentating, being able to witness some great teams over the years, both men's and women's. And also branched off into volleyball and basketball. Ramirez now, taking as much time as he can here. Just under 2 minutes left to play, as the clouds are starting to set in here. Ocampo will play wide to March. Carmack there with a good deflection. Fisher with a run, plays out wide here. Ball comes in. Not out of the woods yet. Andrade, what can he do? Ball in the middle, falls with Ramirez as he will fall onto it.
Remaining in the second half.
As we wind down, 45 seconds remaining in this game. Could this be all she wrote for senior day here at Northwest Nazarene? So we have a stoppage of clock here with Adam Large with a clear bringing down of Garcia. He'll be shown the yellow card as well. So opportunity here for Jimenez. We'll see what we have in store here. Less than 30 seconds remaining for the regular season. Western Oregon now. Jimenez off the post. It's a beautiful strike. He's been very unlucky tonight, has Jimenez and Ocampo. 3 of their free kicks coming off the crossbar. Huber with a shot. Put some finesse on it, but just wide.
9,
As it looks like this will sound off
6, 5,
the night here, or the day here at NNU.
1.
After 90 minutes, NNU hold on Senior Day to win by a score of 4-2. As the players embrace one another, look at Cardona and Burrigan there, how much it means to them. Smith gets his goal. Cardona gets his goal. Fans, it's been a pleasure to bring you Nighthawk Soccer this year. Hope you have enjoyed. Thank you as well for the past 3 years. This was my final game on the mic. I'm glad to see NNU go out with the win. And best of luck to Western Oregon with their postseason aspirations. So from us here up in the booth and from everyone here at Northwest Nazarene University and NNU Sports, thank you, and we hope to see you on a stream another time soon.